I'm looking at the clock, yeah, the time is getting short. I'm standing all alone in the middle of the court, but the Lord stood by me, strengthened my defense, rescued from the lion with the power so immense. I am poured out like wine on a stone, but I know I'm never dying alone. Yeah, bring the cloak that I left at Troves with carpets. The winter's cold in the cell, the nights are the sharpest. And bring the books, especially the parchments. I'm reviewing the map of my spiritual marchments. Demons fell in love with the world and he dipped, left me in the lurch when the script got flipped. Alexander the coppersmith did me much harm. Beware of his tongue, yeah, beware of his charm. At my first defense, man, nobody showed up. The fear took the room and everybody froze up. But I don't hold the charge, let the record be clear, because the presence of the Lord was the only thing near. He stood right beside me while the judge read the case, so the Gentiles might hear the fullness of grace. Deliverance isn't always escaping the cell. Sometimes it's the peace in the middle of hell. I'm looking at the clock, yeah, the time is getting short. I'm standing all alone in the middle of the court, but the Lord stood by me, strengthened my defense, rescued from the lion with the power so immense. I am poured out like wine on a stone, but I know I'm never dying alone. Now Timothy, listen, cause the days are getting perilous. Men loving themselves, acting careless and sterilous, boastful and proud, disobedient to parents, having forms of the godliness without the inherence of the power that changes. They silly and weak, resisting the truth like Jan is resisting the peak. But you gotta cut the word of truth straight. Don't tangle with the civilians or swallow the bait. You saw my persecution at Lystra and Antioch, how the stones hit my body and rattled the block. But out of them all, the Lord pulled me through. Now I'm passing the baton in the manner to you. Preach the word when it's trendy, preach it when it's not, cause the time is coming when the itching ears rot. They want the myths and the fables to tickle the hearing, but you watch for the crown and the glorious appearing. I fought the fight, I finished the course, I kept the faith. Prisca and Aquila, grace. We are